And I just realized my mic was muted the whole time. So we are back here for the second heat of the 2016 Cody Kramer Take a Bite Out of Cancer Charlotte 300. Josh Brownwell holding on to the pole at the moment. His teammate Craig Sykes in chat with us right now. And not sure how many cars we are going to have here tonight. We do have, I believe, 13 taking time here in the second heat. As we are coming near the end of the qualifying session, we'll take a look at the qualifying right now as it sits. And Robert McFarland and that Domino's car is actually being able to get some times. He wasn't able to find the first heat, so he is in the second heat tonight. Also, he has purchased his ticket into the final. So he is out here trying to get some laps put under his belt. And he does have the second fastest time right now, right behind Josh Bonwell. And that'll be it for qualifying. So we are going to wait to go to the grid now. Still waiting for that switch to the grid. There we go. We are going to get the switch. So let's go ahead and take a look at tonight's starting grid for the second heat of the 2016 Cody Kramer Take a Bite Out of Cancer Charlotte 300. Starting on the pole for the second heat will be Josh Bonwell. Starting on the outside of him, Robert McFarland will start second. The 33 of Kirk Smith will start third. The 13 of Jeremy Crandall will start 14th. Or fourth. Greg Klein will start fifth tonight. Nathan Anderson will start sixth. Johnny Smith will start seventh. Sean Lejeune will start eighth. Eric Spencer will start ninth tonight. David Vieira will start 10th. Bobby Watts will start 11th. Nicole Rendall will start 12th. Richard Bros will start 13th. Eric Burley 14th. And I believe Eric is one of the admins here for this race. I believe Jackson Allen is as well. Joey Stats will start 16th, and that'll round out our field. So these guys will get ready to go. Green flag racing here at Charlotte Motor Speedway, 35 laps. Let's see if we can beat the one caution that they had in the first heat. And we are still waiting for that pace car to pull away. We got 30 seconds left before they do pull away for the pace lap. All right, so they have pulled away from the grid. Josh Bonwell does bring them out of the grid. We'll see how things go here for the second race of the 2016 Cody Kramer Take a Bite Out of Cancer Charlotte 300 Heat Race number 2. And they come around turn number 4. Pace car will be dipping off. There goes the pace car. Josh Bonwell brings them to the line, waiting for that green flag to come out. There is the green, and we're here racing at the second heat at Charlotte Motor Speedway. Side by side racing, they go into turn number 1. Josh Bonwell getting a big lead on the 41 of Robert McFarland. The 2 laps into this race now, they're going by pretty quick, and we got a caution early. And it is the 7 of David Vieira. And there is 2 cars down on the down in the infield with no front end. Let's take a look to see what happened with our first caution of this heat. Go to the right driver here. Oh, and it does look like one snapped loose in front of him. That is the 92 of Greg Klein, who actually takes out the 7 of David Vieira. The 77 of Bobby Watts also involved, but the 7 of David Vieira and the 92 of Greg Klein down on the infield. No back end, no front end. So I imagine their nights are already over here tonight. Go back out front to Josh Bonwell. 3 laps down for him. Only has led 2 laps, and he's thought about bringing it down to pit road. He's going to fake out almost Robert McFarland. So it doesn't look like anybody decided to pit here, and it's not surprising. We're not going to see a lot of pitting, if any at all. Josh Bonwell up front, leading his 3rd lap, coming to his 4th lap. We've only got 5 laps, or we're going to have 4 laps in the books right now. They are coming to lap number 5, so we still got a lot of racing here. 30 plus laps to go. We do have the 1 to go. Now as these guys will double them up. And it does look like our front row is still the same. Josh Bonwell and Robert McFarland holding on to the top 2 spots. So coming around turn number 4, we'll get back to green flag racing. And we'll see if these guys do keep it green. We only have 10 drivers remaining on the field. Pace car has dipped in. Josh Barnwell getting ready for that green flag to drop. There's the green. And Robert McFarland got a jump on the 56 of Josh Bonwell. Robert McFarland actually leading the lap as well, and now he's going to drop behind Josh Bonwell. He's going to dip it down in beneath of Josh Bonwell, and we are back to single file racing. Got to go back to 4th now. For your first battle, that is the 33 of Kirk Smith and the 21 of Sean Lejeune. And then behind them, you also have Eric Spencer and Nathan Anderson, but it does look like the 75 of Johnny Smith's going to fall in behind that pack, as now we're going all single file. Little bit of wiggle by the, figure out what number that is. I believe that was the 42 of Nathan Anderson. We're starting to see some more pack battling here. 21 of Sean Lejeune, the 33 of Kirk Smith, the 13 of Jeremy Crandall, and look at Kirk Smith up to 2nd. They got a lot of work to catch Josh Bonwell, who's out to 1.3 seconds now. But they are starting to chip away a little bit at a time. It's going to extend here, actually. So maybe they are not getting the run they wanted. Josh Bonwell is out front. He was talking before the race. He has been racing a lot of oval series, and he has been winning a lot of oval series. So this is definitely his playground right now. Josh Bonwell extends his lead out to almost 2 seconds now. And let's take a look through our field as we're getting close to halfway. Josh Bonwell started on the pole tonight. He is in first. We did see an upset of the person who started on the pole last heat. Josh Bonwell does have a 2-second lead, has led now 11 laps. Move back to Kirk Smith, who started in 3rd, now in 2nd. Jeremy Crandall started in 4th, now in 3rd. Eric Spencer started in 9th, up to 4th. Sean Lejeune started 8th tonight, now up to 5th. Johnny Smith started in 7th, now up to 6th. Nathan Anderson started 6th, now is fallen back to 7th. Robert McFarland started 2nd tonight, had led 1 lap, now sits back in 8th. Richard Brose started 13th, now sits in 9th. And Nicole Ronaldo started 12th, now sits in 10th. And we do have one more car on the field. That is Joey Stats, who started 16th and is now sitting 11th. He is 8 laps down. Greg Klein, David Vieira is out, and Bobby Watts is also going to join them out. They have taken their cars behind the wall. So right now, Josh Bonwell still holding on to that lead, as he is out to 2.5 seconds now. Adam Baker in the chat. How's it going, man? And we'll be coming to the 20 to go here. Josh Bonwell has extended his lead out to 2.5. We're seeing that kind of dip down at times. Maybe he's starting to hit that peak of his tires. And just as I say that, we're seeing his time extend even more out to 2.6 at times. $19 to go here, and Josh Bonwell still holding on to that lead. 15 laps led for Josh, and we're not seeing Eric Spencer really make up a lot of time, if any, on Josh Bonwell. We are starting to see the 13 of Jeremy Crandall start to fall off of Eric as well. Adam, the format of tonight's race was 2 heats, 35 laps. It sets up for tomorrow's final race, and it'll be here on Max Speed TV. I believe the first heat was the inside positioning, and the second heat is the outside positioning, if I remember correctly. Josh Bonwell, though, started on the pole tonight. He is coming halfway. This time around will be the halfway point, so he has led now 18 laps when this updates. There he goes, 18 laps, 16 to go for Josh Bonwell. Started on the pole tonight and has not looked back. He is commanding lead right now of 2.6 seconds. We did have Greg Klein decide to take his car behind the wall. David Vieira is still on the track, has yet to pull his car behind the wall, but is still sitting on pit road. Josh Bonwell almost a corner ahead of these guys. He's working on some lap traffic. I believe that is Nicole Ronaldo who he's working on, as she is 26.2 seconds back from the leader. And now we got Dave Vieira in chat. Says the 92 took him out pretty quickly. It's a tough break, man. As I said, that first caution was early on in this race, as opposed to the first heat that had their caution late in the race. We are up here with Josh Bonwell right now, leading his 21st lap of this race. 13 to go, and it doesn't look like anybody is going to catch him. So it looks like our winner of this second heat should be Josh Bonwell, if he can hold on here and avoid any disastrous wrecks. We got one down on the grass. That was close, right in front of Josh Bonwell, and that will put Nicole Ronaldo one lap down. We have 9 drivers remaining on the lead lap. And you see right there how far ahead Josh Bonwell is from second place Kirk Smith. Bonwell will extend that lead out to 3 seconds. 10 laps to go. Let's take one more look through the field to see where everybody sits and where they started. Josh Bonwell did start on the pole tonight. Will is still sitting in first, led 24 laps so far in this race. Kirk Smith started in third, still sits in second. Jeremy Crandall started fourth tonight, still sits in third. Nathan Anderson started sixth tonight and also sits in fourth. Sean Lejeune started eighth. Nathan Anderson started sixth, sits in fourth. Sean Lejeune started eighth tonight, sits in fifth. Johnny Smith started seventh, sits in sixth. Eric Spencer has a little bit of a battle going on right now, but started ninth and sits in eighth. Richard Bros started 13th and sits in 9th. Nicole Ronaldo started 12th tonight and sits in 10th now. Joey Stats is your last driver on the track right now. Started 16th and sits 11th. So we'll go back out front. Josh Bonwell, 8 laps to go. Come away with a victory here, 3 seconds ahead of the field. Seven laps now to go for Josh, as he's going to extend that lead almost out to 3.2 at times. We are going to see it come down a little bit there. Josh Bonwell coming to 5 to go. 28 laps led. 29 laps led now, as he has just been ticking away these laps all day. Nobody to really compete with him, as your next driver is 3.2 seconds back, and that is Kirk Smith. Four laps to go now for Josh Bonwell as he comes off turn number 2. We are going to go back because we do have this little battle going on between Sean Lejeune and the 13 of Jeremy Crandall. They are battling for the 4th position. 3 laps to go, though. And they should be getting the 2 to go any moment now. These two are going to go side by side going into turn number 3 and 4. The 21 is going to edge out the 21 of Sean Lejeune, edging out Jeremy Crandall for that 4th position. 2 to go. As this battle clears up, we're going to go back out to Josh Bonwell. As he's going to get the white flag here. 33 laps led for Josh Bonwell. The only other person to lead the only other lap was Robert McFarland, who stole one on a restart. Josh Bonwell, though, has led every lap from here on that out. He comes around 3 and 4. Here he comes to take the checker flag. Josh Bonwell, your winner here In the second heat of the 2016 Cody Kramer Take a Bite Out of Cancer Charlotte 300. So we'll take a look at the results tonight, and we will be back tomorrow for the 300-mile race at Charlotte for the 2016 Cody Kramer Take a Bite Out of Cancer Charlotte 300 finale. So here is your results for the second heat tonight. Josh Bonwell will come away with your win. Kirk Smith will finish second. Nathan Anderson will finish third. Sean Lejeune will finish fourth. Jeremy Crandall will finish fifth. Johnny Smith will finish sixth tonight. Eric Spencer will finish seventh. Richard Brose will finish eighth. Robert McFarland will finish ninth. Nicole Ronaldo will finish 10th, one lap down. Joey Stats finishes 11th on the field, 8 laps down. Greg Klein was involved in a wreck and will finish 12th. Bobby Watts, also involved in a wreck, will finish 13th. David Vieira was the last driver on the field to finish 14th tonight. So remember, these guys will be back tomorrow as they get ready to go for the 300-mile race here at Charlotte Motor Speedway. So until then, have a great night, everybody. Thanks for stopping by, and be safe out there.